Alright. It's been a while. So I decided I should probably upload a long form video since I haven't done it in a while. And I've recently been kind of obsessed with this game. I have a private server, but I'm not gonna play that. You know, I just wanna do a public server for my first video on it. So I'm gonna give a little tutorial, you know, maybe not a full tutorial, but you know. This game is so fun to play, like, after a long day. Okay. I always customize my character. It never saves for some reason, but anyway, I always use the female character. Because I like it better. No thank you. Nothing. Alright, so, dang, we're broke. 100 coins? Okay, what does this guy want? He wants 3 loaves of bread. Okay, so the way you make bread, yeast, to make oat bread, you get the oat flour, rye bread, you get the rye flour, but this is normal bread, so we're just gonna get the flour. And then water. And bread is the simplest thing. Okay, they aren't doing anything. We're completely broke. 100 coins is not good. Taxes are gonna just, like, you know, taxes are gonna be the... Nobody even dusted the table yet. They're gonna have to start cooking, because I can't do this solo. That's not gonna work. By the way, if you run out of coins, you go bankrupt. So, oh yeah, I took the dough, and now I'm kneading it. Now we're gonna put it in the poofing room, which is this room. It'll poof up and become fluffy, and then you can put it in the oven. So let's just make some other types of bread, like rye bread. You need rye flour for that. The only thing that there's 3 types of bread, and the only thing that changes when you make these breads is the flour. The flour is different. So that's rye. Let's make oat now. There's some other ingredients, and I'll show what you can do with those, and some other common recipes. For now, let's start with bread. People order it a lot. Okay, so the way you tell the bread apart, rye bread is a super dark brown here. This is oat bread, and as you can see, it's like kind of this tan color, and then normal bread is just like really kind of white, yellow, you know. It's the brightest of them all. This is rye. You learn to recognize the breads if you play this game a lot. And, since I'm playing on mobile and I only have 3 inventory slots, I'm gonna have to open, 3 main inventory slots. I'm gonna have to open this inventory thing a lot. So let's put this in the poofing room. As you can see, the bread kind of rised a little bit. It's like less flat than the other ones, but it's not done yet. It'll become like really poofy. Okay, when are taxes coming? That's not good. Alright, something that I like to make is muffins. Yeast, sugar, flour, and water is how you make it. I'm pretty sure that recipe doesn't work in real life. So don't try that. But that's how it works in the game. And muffins are like, they're also like really simple. You don't have to knead these, you don't have to poof these. I really like making muffins. So, to bake something, you go over here and select whatever you want to bake. The oven can hold, I think, a maximum of 6 things. It takes like 10 seconds to... I think it takes 10 seconds. I love the music in this game. This one's my favorite. This is my favorite classical piece. It's nice. Anyway, slap that in there. Now we have some muffins here. This guy he still wants his bread. I'm not sure if it's done poofing, but I think it should be. Is it? Okay, it is. And I put 3 in here, so let's grab 3. I need to hurry up before taxes come. Okay, they need to start cooking. If they don't start baking, we're not gonna be able to... If they don't start baking, then... I can't run this place myself. I think they're trying. They all have interesting names, by the way. The customers are repetitive. They have interesting names. Muffins, okay, that's good, because I just made some muffins, so... Here you go. As you can see, we're making some money. And we're gonna get taxed in like a minute. This game is so relaxing. Rye bread, okay. Here we go. So I put a couple loaves in here. Okay, I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna ask them to make bread. Okay, I think this person's trying. Yeah, this person's making bread. I'm not sure if they're gonna respond to me. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure your stuff can burn, and when it burns, there will be a notification like I smell burning. And then, hold on, rye bread. I still do this. If your stuff burns, then you can't sell it, obviously, and it just disappears. Tarts, ah yes. Me and my friend have an inside joke with the tarts, actually. I think the crust is butter, sugar, flour. Is that it? Is it just butter, sugar, and okay? Is it egg too? Okay, I'm gonna check actually. When he says tart, he means the Manchester tart. Okay, it is egg. Okay, anyway, I was talking about this inside joke me and my friend have. With the tarts. So whenever we play on my private server, and we like to play on my private server because first of all, private servers are free, so you know that was free. And there's usually in these servers there's people that are like hogging the oven, and it's like so annoying. Cause like there's one guy that's making like 50 muffins when you just want to put in your one apple pie that the customer's been waiting for like 30 minutes. So we play in the private servers, so we don't have that problem with people using the oven when we want to use it. So we have this inside joke where we just make way too many tarts, and then we just be like, keep making tarts. We don't have enough, and like we just fill like these are the things that hold tarts. We just fill all of these with tarts. It's so fun. So that's why I can't help but smile whenever I see that a customer orders a tart. Rye bread? I think we have that. Here you go. If you do not give a customer everything that they ordered, for example, if he would have wanted 2 loaves of rye bread and I only gave him 1, then they will just say, like, something's missing, you know? And they'll walk away and you just kind of lose that. You kind of just lose whatever you just served them, so be careful. Okay, I've never seen them order that many. That's interesting. What is it? Sugar, flour, yeah. Okay, I haven't seen them order 5 tarts. I'm gonna have to make a lot of tarts. So that's gonna be butter, egg, sugar, flour. I didn't really go too much in depth on how to make a tart. Customers order a lot, so I should go in depth. So, after you... I need more. After you grab the ingredients. These are the ingredients. Just 4. You slap them in here. Obviously. Oh. And boom. Now you get 2 crusts. I just did that 3 times, so I have 6 crusts. Then you cook the crust. You do not put the jam and custard in it. You have to cook it bake it. You have to bake it first. Okay, the bread in here, I should probably start baking it. My employees are useless. Or my coworkers, I don't know, whatever. Then you're gonna do raspberry jam and then custard. So, raspberry jam and then custard. And I have more, hold on. Raspberry jam, custard. raspberry jam, custard. So I have 6. The customer ordered 5, but I had no choice but to make 6. That's a lot of tarts. Here you go. And then here we can place it. So. If he works cashier, that'd be nice. Okay, he wants oat bread. I know I put oat bread in here, but I'm pretty sure it's only 3 loaves. So let's throw this in. Let's do it in here. Alright. Okay, it's probably not let it burn. I want to step away, but I can't because it'll burn. Once again, the bread is like really simple, so it's just yeast, and they want oat bread in this case, so I grabbed the oat flour, which is the one in the middle, and then water, and then boom. Oh, okay. So I'm probably gonna make. Should I make rye bread with that or yeast? Let's do rye bread with that. I might honestly leave the server just because the other players in the server are just not very good. They're not helping me out. Like, I get it if they're new or something, but like, I'm gonna need help. I can't run this bakery myself. How are they the employee of the server? I'm the one doing everything. Okay, I guess they're decent at the game. I'm literally better though. Unless it's based on like leaderboard. Yeah, I'm employee of the server. No, I'm way better than them in terms of the leaderboard. Anyway. It keeps changing. Over there, employee of the server to the far left. It just keeps changing. Alright, now let's throw that in this room. Oh, someone actually put a message in chat. We need, oh, yeah, I'm making that. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm making it. Bro, you don't have to say it, you can just make it yourself. Okay, it's like they're trying to do something. Let's make something else. A pie. So butter, egg, milk, sugar, flour. This one's really fun to make. So you put that in here. And boom, you get a pie crust. And you need to go over here to roll it out. Roll it out. Now you can either fill it with apples or raspberry jam to get a raspberry pie or an apple pie. Let's do a raspberry pie. No one asked for it, but you know, if someone does ask for it, then we have a raspberry pie. So let's see here. Is the oat bread done? Not quite yet. We do actually have quite a decent amount of money right now. We shouldn't go bankrupt, that's all I'm saying. No! Dang it! I meant to put the raspberry pie in the shaker. Yeah, you see what happens if you don't give them everything. I had 3 pieces of oat bread in my inventory, but they wanted 4. Okay. It's okay, because they want a raspberry pie, and I just made a raspberry pie. So it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, that's great. What do you want? Okay, I never made normal bread. Okay, is it just me or did the graphics just change? Anyways. Alright. Yeast, flour. This is just a normal bread. the flour isn't gonna say normal flour or something, and it's not called normal bread. It's just bread, and the flour is just flour. So yeah. Oh look, they're actually trying. Finally. I'm not trying to be mean to them, just like finally they're trying. Let's go. Cause I need help, you know? And they kind of weren't trying a moment ago. Now they are, so nice. Not gonna lie, making bread is like, sure, it's like one of the easier things to do, but it's so annoying. It's so boring. I hate just sitting here and kneading it. That's why I tend to just not make the bread. I like to make things that are more. We had all this bread here, and I just went and made. Okay. 1, 2. We have so much bread here. Oh my god. Let me get 6 since I can fit 6 in the oven. Can you move, please? Okay. Thank you. Let's slap some bread in here. Okay, I think that's all the bread that was in my oven. We should make more. Hold on. Let me grab the rye bread that no one ever made. Since I'm by the oven, let's just throw that rye bread in. We're gonna take the risk and we're gonna leave it for a moment. Just to give this guy his stupid bread. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What does this guy want? Muffins, okay. First, let me get my thing out of the oven before it burns. He wants muffins. Somebody else just made muffins, so I'm gonna hope they can do it real quick, but, you know. 2. I wanna make this bread real quick. Because it's just bothering me that no one's making it. He wants muffins, so we're gonna start with muffins. We're gonna use sugar and flour. I need to actually make some other things, just to show y'all. That's mine. I have a lot of bread. Okay, this guy wants muffins. We have a lot of muffins. Okay. They're doing good. They're making stuff. And it's nice that they're making the stuff that I don't have time to make, since I'm trying to serve customers. What does he want? Is no one serving him? I think we have enough muffins. Here you go. Okay, winter tax is coming in 3 minutes. Okay. We need to serve these guys an apple pie. I already showed how to make a pie, but let's just show it again. So that's gonna be butter, egg, milk, sugar, flour. I think, yeah, butter, egg, yeah. You don't need water for this one. What did I just make? What did I just make? Wait, that's not it. That's not it. What did I just make? Why did I make muffins? That's not what I was trying to make. Wait, butter, egg, milk, sugar, flour. Okay, I must have already had some ingredients in my inventory. Anyways, let's just, I know it says knead table, but we're actually rolling the pie crust. You know, that's how you make a pie crust. You don't knead it. Wait, do you? No. My mom really likes baking. So, this game is, you know, not 100% accurate when it comes to actual baking, but, you know, it's pretty good. There's so much bread in here. Okay, I want to get that pie. Thank you. Thank you, that's my pie. Thank you. Alright. Let's give this guy his apple pie. And, 1 minute, about 2 minutes actually, until taxes come. This guy, let's see here. Oh, bread. Okay, let's make that. Since no one made it, actually, if let's just make, let's do it, okay, seriously, how are they employed the server? I feel like I'm doing more to carry Like, I feel like I'm doing more to carry us. The employee of the server thing usually doesn't bother me, but now it kind of is, because I feel like I've been doing more. But it doesn't matter. It's making me a little angry, though. Maybe she is better, okay? You know, whatever. As long as we haven't gone bankrupt yet, whatever. Can you, like, move? This is why I play in a private server. I hate it when people do this. Okay, whatever. I just have muffins anyway. Let's do something else. So, butter, flour, and water. What we're gonna make is a British pork pie. Which sounds disgusting. But customers order it sometimes. So now we have the small pie crust. Oh, this is so annoying. We have to take the meat and put it in the meat grinder, and for some reason, it takes 20 years. Okay, somebody already put meat in there. Okay, great. I'm prepared. She's not going to make these muffins before I do. Or wait, she's not, whatever. I feel like they're taking way too long. No, I'm gonna make... I did it, let's go. She literally left, okay. Alright, we're actually going broke. What is happening? Why am I even making pork? Oh yeah, I just wanted to show how to make it. Yeah. And that's just 2 pork pies. It's a simple recipe. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but there's a recipe book. Muffins. The recipe book is over here. It's this pink little book here. It has all the recipes. I think I've opened it, at least. I need my muffins. It makes me mad every time something burns. You know. Just like how I imagine it would in real life. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Alright, what do you want? What does he want? Oh, it's the same guy who wants the friggin' oat bread that no one ever made. Except for me. I'm trying. Let's see. I wish I could put multiple, like, different types of bread in the oven, but I guess not. Because I would totally just make some of the normal bread if I could. Is that oat bread? I could have used that, but okay. Something that's interesting about this game, there's like, I'm not sure if it's an Easter egg, but... Okay, well, you're not trying to mess up the frigging oat bread order again. Yeah. There's a little Easter egg in this game. Over here. There's a little cellar in here. You never actually have to restock stuff, so you never use the stuff in here, but it's cool. I thought that door didn't do anything until I actually clicked on it. What do you want? Tarts, okay. I have 1 tart, but I don't know 2. So, tarts, these are, oh, that's right. Butter, milk, sugar, flour, I think. We're still kind of broke. That's nice. Well, not really, but yeah. Milk. Why'd I grab that? Okay. I need to use the recipe book. Is it like this? It's gotta be like this then. Right? That's gotta be it, surely. I think that's it. Okay. How did I make a pie crust? Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong? Okay, I have to stop trying to remember my recipes, please. I know it's sugar, and I know it's butter, and I know it's flour. I think it's egg. Come on, please. Or did I already try this and it didn't work? I don't think it's milk. Come on. This has gotta be it. Please? Did I do it? Where'd it go? Let's go. Oh, great. Can you move? We don't need muffins! Oh my god! How's... How is this person employee of the server? They just keep making muffins. They just keep hogging the oven. We need to make other things. Muffins is not our concern. We don't need muffin. I spelled. Okay, I spelled that wrong. I swear I know how to spell that. I was typing too fast. Raspberry, custard, raspberry, custard. Here we go. Here you go. I think we have enough muffins. Can I get to a point where we just fill it up? No, it's the oat bread thing again. Okay. That's fine. We actually do have oat bread. Oat dough, oat dough, oat dough. Yay! We finally have oat dough. Please get those out of the oven. We don't need them at all. Thank you for leaving. No one asked for you. How long is it then? Oh, dang. Okay. I think I'm gonna make a couple more things. Then I'll leave. Alright, we'll give this guy his, oat bread? Yeah. Okay. That's obsessive. You cannot fit any more muffins. This is actually kind of a beautiful sight. Wait, hold on. I want a screenshot. It's actually quite beautiful. It's actually nice. Wait. Ooh, I was just about to make a cake. Okay, so a cake with normal icing. So, the way you make a cake, it's how you make a pie crust, but you add a box of vanilla. Because if you didn't do that, then it would be a pie crust. So, he asked for a normal, I think just a normal cake with normal icing. Now we're going to throw that in the oven. The cake layer, this is normal, and there's a chocolate cake layer, but he didn't ask for that. And then normal icing is going to be butter and sugar, I believe. Okay, fine. Is it water too? Butter, sugar. Is it water as well? What is the weird? Oh, it's milk. Surely it's milk, right? It has to be. Yeah! I'm getting stuff right. I feel so good about myself. Anyway. I've made, like, cake orders wrong, and by the way, cakes sell for so much. Like, these are like 50 coins each. Where do I have icing? I swear, when you make an entire cake, and the order is wrong, it's so irritating. I just made it wrong, okay. He wants a chocolate cake with normal icing. That's nice. And of course nobody's making what we actually need. They're just making muffins. No. So let's redo that. So instead of vanilla, we're gonna use chocolate since they want chocolate cake. And then vanilla. Somebody already served him? Are you serious? Well, now he should look like an idiot doing this. Get lost. Okay, yeah, you see though? The cakes are like worth a lot. Okay, I'm legit kind of mad. But anyway. No. Why don't we do chocolate? I'm making ice. Well, I already made the chocolate cake layer, so I'm gonna make the chocolate cake icing and I'm gonna finish this off. So, might as well, you know. There's so much stuff in my inventory. Here we go. I should probably study. Oh my god, okay. Alright, I'm gonna try to make some other things. So, let's go in order. Let's go in order. Cake icing. So buttermilk, sugar. For vanilla icing, add vanilla. For chocolate icing, add icing. And the normal icing is just no vanilla, no chocolate. So we'll make one of each right now. So this is for icing. You would put this on a cake. This is kind of a tutorial. Okay, so this wasn't exactly a tutorial, but whatever. Like at the beginning of this video, I said this is. I'm gonna show you how to make some stuff, but it's not gonna be a tutorial. This basically is though. So we got the ingredients: butter, milk, sugar. Butter, milk. This is for the vanilla one. Vanilla, sugar. Butter, milk, chocolate, sugar. Oh, okay. And boom, we have some icing here. Now we have some icing. Beautiful. So, the next one in the book is oat bread, and of course, I already showed this a couple times. Yeast, oat flour, and then water. And that's oat bread. And then over here, of course, we come to knead the oat dough. I'm gonna have so much stuff in my inventory by the end of this, but whatever. Just knead it real quick. It's been like 30 minutes, oh my god. And let's go. Now, you know, when that's done poofing, you would put it in here, as I've displayed a couple times, so you'd put it in the oven. Anyway, let's move on. Muffin. Okay, this one. Okay, so this one is yeast, sugar, flour, and you take the water thing in your inventory, and then fill it up with water. Not sure how accurate this one is, but whatever. And then you're gonna get 4 uncooked muffin things. And then we're gonna throw that in here. And once it's done baking, we have 4 beautiful muffins, which I'm pretty sure we can't put anywhere. We have enough muffins. Also me. Yeah. Anyway. Pretty sure, yeah, we've nowhere to place them. Wait, do we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, we did have we did have room to place the muffins. Okay. We might even have more room, but like, we're running out of room. Chocolate cake layer. So, it's the way you make a pie crust, but with chocolate in it. So, a box of chocolate. So what it is it's going to be butter, egg, milk, box of chocolate, sugar, and flour. The cakes, I think, yeah, they're the most complex, but they're not as hard as, like, you know, I thought they would really be. It's pretty simple, just with, like, a bunch of ingredients. Some ingredients that you don't use very often, like the box of chocolate and the box of vanilla, I think, is only used for icing. And, of course, the cake layers. And here we have, our chocolate layers. Yeah, chocolate cake layers. Next, normal cake layer. Okay. So this one is the exact same thing, but with vanilla instead of chocolate. So it's gonna be like this. So that was butter, egg, milk, box of vanilla, sugar, flour. And boom. That's literally it. And I think that's all the cake layers. There isn't a normal cake layer, because if you took away the vanilla and the chocolate, then it would just be a pie crust. Maybe they will add a normal cake layer in the future without vanilla or chocolate, but I don't know. Next, Manchester tart. This one's fun. If I can make this correctly, butter, egg, sugar, flour, and I don't think there's water in this one. Yes. Okay, so it is butter, egg, sugar, and flour. And for this one, you need to bake the crust before you put the raspberry and custard inside it. So, please hurry up. Thank you. What am I making? Tart. I'm gonna be getting it out of the oven. You will not be getting it out of the oven. Because I baked it, I will be getting it. And of course, now that we have the baked crusts, we can fill that with raspberry jam and then custard. So, raspberry jam, custard. Beautiful. And Manchester tart. Okay, raspberry pie. The pies are really fun to make. So it's gonna be butter, egg, milk, and don't grab these or else it'll be a cake layer, and then sugar, and then flour. So, butter, egg, milk, sugar, flour. And that's going to be a pie crust. I think raspberry pie is, yeah, raspberry pie. The next one is apple pie. Wait, first we need to, it says kneading table, but you're actually rolling it. And I think it's done rolling. Yeah, raspberry. Once we fill it with raspberry jam. And okay, I'm gonna take that out of the oven. Since he isn't going to. What was that? Hold on. That was bread, okay. I love, look at the muffins, it's so beautiful. Anyway, I'll put the bread here. Now let me go get my raspberry pie, and boom, we have a beautiful raspberry pie. And it's just this. Next, I think was the apple pie. Yep, apple pie. So that's gonna be butter, egg, milk, sugar, flour. So, just like the raspberry pie. The crust is going to be the same, the filling is what's going to be different. Once again, we're going to roll it out over here. You have a little rolling needle thing. Rolling pin, that's what it's called. I think that's mixed enough. Not mixed, but rolled pie crust. Now we're going to fill it with apples instead of the raspberry jam. And we're going to throw it in here. Okay, I clicked the wrong one. Apple pie is what we're trying to make. I wonder what this is. History Roblox. Okay, you can't click it or do anything with it. Oh my god, it's been like 40 minutes. This game is so fun. I'll take the raspberry pie out, and boom. That's actually an apple pie, never mind. But still. After the apple pie, normal bread, okay. What happened to rye bread? Okay, rye bread is the last one. Normal bread. So, yeast, normal flour, no rye, no oat, just flour. And then water. So that's yeast, flour, water. Incredibly simple. Probably the simplest recipe in the game. Pretty hard to mess up. Unless you're new. That's understandable. And let's knead it. So much stuff in my inventory, it's like insane. So we have, yep, now we're gonna put that in the pooping room. And I can take the oat dough from earlier. So I made 3. Some of this is other people's dough. I made 3. So let's take 3. These are probably not the exact 3 that I made, but whatever. And we'll throw that in here. So this is finishing up the oat dough. here we go. And, of course, you know, once this is done poofing, then you would put it in the oven. Next, British pork pie. I actually have a small pie crust in my inventory. Anyways, so the way you make this one, it's butter, flour, and water. And I'm pretty sure it's it for the crust. So, butter, flour, water. And you put, you know, the water in. And once you take it, you get the small pie crust. Make sure it's a small pie crust. If it's not the small pie crust and it's a normal pie crust, you did something wrong. So, meat, I already have some in my inventory. You'd grab it from there. Meat, where is it? Here we go. This takes so long to grind for, like, no reason at all. Here we go. Pork pie, unbaked. Let's throw some more meat in there since, okay. Pretty sure, where'd my other, small pie crust go? Here we go. Small pie crust. Why do I have normal pie crust? I don't remember doing anything with that. And then I have another small pie crust. And now I have 4 unbaked pork pies. 4 unbaked pork pies. And now we're gonna give that a moment. But where'd that? Okay. I have meat, which I don't need, so let's just dispose of it. And boom. That's 4 pork pies. What am I doing? 4 pork pies. Even though the recipe usually only gives you 2, but I had extra pork pie crusts in my inventory. So, and the last one is rye bread. So, yeast, rye flour, none of the other flours, rye flour, and then water. Like all the other breads. So, you know, yeast, flour, water, in this case, rye flour. And of course, remember, rye is going to be the really dark brown one. Oat bread is going to be the tan looking one. And normal bread, or just bread, is going to be the kind of yellowish, whitish one. The one in there, over there in the proofing room, if you could see it. Alright, now let's throw the rye bread in here. And I'm pretty sure that the normal bread is done, so let's finish up with that. And by the way, the normal bread is when you're taking the dough from the shelf. Dough is going to be the normal bread. Rye dough is going to be the rye bread. Oat dough is going to be the oat bread. So, now let's throw the normal bread in there. This is from earlier. I don't know why I have a pie crust in here. I must have made one of the recipes wrong. And I just ended up with that and never did anything with it. So let's actually take that pie crust that I never did anything with, and let's make a raspberry pie. So, raspberry pie. I'm just doing this, you know, while we wait for the stuff in here to finish up. That is still going to take some time, so for now, let's put what we have outside. So I know we have 4 pork pies. The normal recipe will only give you 2 pie crusts. I just did that twice, so. We have 2 loaves of oat bread. Actually, 3, because it gives you 3. When you do the recipe, it gives you 3. I think we have 2 loaves of normal bread. 3 again. Okay, I'm slow. I don't think we have rye bread though. Yeah, no. I think we have tarts, so place 2 tarts. We have muffins, but nowhere to really place them. Let's take a look at my inventory now. Oh yeah, I forgot about the raspberry pies. Raspberry pie, yeah, another raspberry pie. Do we not have any more room here? Because I have I have 2 more loaves of bread that I can't really put here. So, no, we don't have room. Okay, what does this guy want? 2 rye loaves. Okay, that bread is still in the proofing room. Speaking of, is it done? It is, okay. 3. Let's bake the rye. And yay! We have rye bread now. Okay, what did he ask for? How much bread does he want? 2. Okay. Alright. And now we just have the, well, ignore the bread. We have the cake layers and the icing. So, I can't exactly just serve the cake layers and icing by themselves. So, let's just make some random combinations with them. So, let's take the vanilla, let's take the chocolate cake layer. Let's take that. Or vanilla cake? Okay, fine. Whatever. So, it's gonna be vanilla with whichever icing we want. Let's do vanilla cake icing, you know, just keep this on fully vanilla. I feel like it would bother me if I decided that I was going to mix them up. So, you know, chocolate cake with vanilla icing, or vanilla cake with chocolate icing, or whatever. So, now I can choose the icing I want, so just chocolate icing. So, and, okay, I don't have anything to put this with. So, let me make something that I can put this extra cake icing with. Okay, so I just made some vanilla cake layers, some normal cake layers, whatever, that I can put this normal icing with. So now we're gonna take the only icing we've left, normal icing, and we're gonna slap that on. So the way the cakes work, if a customer were to ask for a cake with normal icing, you know, we'd give them this. If they would ask for a chocolate cake with chocolate icing, we'd give them this. And a cake with vanilla icing, we give them this. Of course, they could ask for a chocolate cake with vanilla icing, and, you know, we would make that instead of, we don't have that right now. If they asked for it, we'd make it. But I decided to make these specific combinations, so let's just put these here. This is bothering me a bit, but whatever. Wait a minute, hold on. I can make it look a little better. That's not the exact same, but what did I do? This is not the exact same, but I think it'll look fine. Yeah, there we go. And all I have left is these 2 loaves of bread, which I can't really place anywhere. Yeah, can't do much with them. Unless somebody decides they're gonna take them. Anyway, I guess that's kind of it. Alright, who burned something? Hold on. But anyway, that's what happens if somebody burns something, by the way. Alright, bro, who burned something? I want to place with this bread, but, you know. It won't let me put this bread anywhere. And it's kind of bothering me, so I'm not going to leave until I can put this bread somewhere. Rye bread, really? Alright, I'm going to cut to when I finally have a place to put this bread. Okay, so we finally have a place to put the bread. Yay! Okay. In the meantime, I made some tarts, and I made like 8 tarts, but I only have 4 in my inventory because I put some here already. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I guess that's it. That's kind of it. Whoa. Oh my god. If we were being more efficient, we should have had way more than 500 coins. I feel. Wait. Actually, whatever. We probably could have gotten more coins, but 500 is a decent amount since we started at like 100. I guess that's kind of it though. Anyway, so that's like basically your tutorial on this game. It's a really awesome game. It's so relaxing. Oh wow, it's been 50 minutes. Okay. If you did watch this far, thanks. So I guess you liked the video. So could you like it? Goodbye.